Number 24, solve the system. If the system has indefinitely many solutions, write the solution set with x arbitrary. And all this means is that if we're able to find a solution to the system, we're going to write the ordered pair solution in such a way that we can choose any x value and find the corresponding y value to that x, because the y portion of the ordered pair will be an expression. And that'll make more sense at the end if we need to, if our answer happens to be A, B, or C. All right, so let's take a look. We are given 10x minus y equals 9, and negative 20x plus 2y equals 18. Well, we can use elimination here, just like we did with questions 22 and 23. And let's go ahead and get rid of the x value, the x variable. And recall that if we're going to eliminate the x, we want the coefficients of these two x terms to be additive inverses, meaning one will be positive, one will be negative, and then the coefficient itself, that number, will be the same. So if we have a negative 20 here, we probably want to get this first equation's x term, x coefficient, to be a positive 20. And if we have a 10 right now, all we have to do is multiply by 2. And so we'll end with 2 times 10x is 20x, 2 times negative y is minus 2y, 2 times 9 gives us 18. All right, and then I'll go ahead and we'll rewrite equation 2 right under it. All right, so there we have it. We know we're going to add vertically. So 20x minus 20x, well, that goes away. Negative 2y plus 2y goes away. And so on the left-hand side, notice everything eliminated, so we have to say 0. The left-hand side is 0. And now on the right-hand side, 18 minus 18 is also 0. So notice we get 0 equals 0. Whenever you get 0 equals 0 or some other true statement like 2 equals 2 or negative 3 equals negative 3, this tells us that there are infinitely many solutions. So infinite, oh, I forgot the y there, didn't I? Infinitely many solutions. And in order to write the ordered pair, remember, x comma y, they've asked us to write the solution with x arbitrary. And all that means is that in our ordered pair, we're going to have x, like normal, comma, and then here we're going to have some expression that defines y in terms of x. So let's go back to our first two original equations in the system, and let's solve for y in one of these two equations. And I'm going to solve for y in equation 1 here. So if we have 10x minus y equals 9, if I want to get y all by itself, we'll subtract 10x from both sides. I'm going to pick up down here. That'll leave us with negative y equals negative 10x plus 9. And we don't want negative y, we want positive y, so we can multiply this whole equation by negative 1. That'll leave us with y equals 10x minus 9. All right, so we've now solved for y. So once we have the x value, we're going to let x remain as the variable x. The corresponding y is going to be the expression that we got when we solved for y from one of the two equations that we started with. So we're going to have 10x minus 9. And so this is a solution that is written with x set arbitrarily, means that we can choose any value for x that we want. And once we've decided on an x value, to get the corresponding y value, all we do is take the x that we decided on, plug it in to the y here, to the y component where x is, and we can solve. So let's just randomly choose some x value. How about we say x is, 3. So if we're saying x is 3, to get the corresponding y value, we need to plug in 3 right here where we see x. So we have 10 times 3 minus 9. Well, 10 times 3 is 30, and 30 minus 9 is 21. So when x is 3, the corresponding y value would be 21. And that's the way it works. You choose any x value you want. To find the corresponding y value, you take the x value that you chose, plug it in, solve, and then you have the y. All right, but this is the solution for the system with x set arbitrary, and based on this we can see that our solution is going to be A for 24.